So I'm just in the Zodiac series. I just finished all the signs. So we got fire, water, air, and now I'm on earth. So Capricorns, let's see what's coming up for November. So like I was saying, Scorpio is that, season of death, rebirth, as well as transformation. We've got endings and beginnings, like stillness, maybe some isolation, going within, introspection, planting the seeds for the new year, what we want to bring in. So let's see here. For my Capricorns, so we have the Two of Cups. So it looks like we've got some love, some cooperation coming in here. So it's like this is kind of the card of like relationships. So cups are about emotion. So I feel like here, if you're not already in a relationship, I feel like there might be something that's kind of coming, some sort of emotional connection this November. But if you are, I feel like there's a deepening of that. We have this energy of like communication, love, relationships, partnerships, cooperation, like kind of working together here. So it looks like we've got this Two of Cups energy. The two is also that balance, so that masculine and feminine. And two is also, like I was saying, our partnerships, relationships, things like that. So it looks like there might be a new, new beginning in love type of thing. Let's see. Let's see what a life lesson is that's popping up here. Life lesson for Capricorn. So we have forgiveness here. It says here, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, so I feel like we're being asked to forgive. And that's not always easy. That's kind of like that can be a lifelong thing, is forgiveness, and sometimes it just never happens, but we're just being asked to notice and know that when we're harboring that resentment, that we're blocking the flow of love, because it looks like here there's love coming in. So we're being asked to kind of forgive the past, and forgive is not condoning what someone did. It's not saying that it's okay. It's just releasing us from the energy. See here, there's like these little chains here, and it's like, it looks like these chains are kind of blocking this flow. So we're just being asked, like, it's just kind of releasing us from the energy of it anymore. We're no longer, their energy can no longer affect us, because, we've forgiven, but forgiveness takes practice, and it takes time sometimes. But it looks like here it's going to help our emotions flow a lot better, as well as, it's going to help bring in more love. Because whenever we're harboring it, it's like it's blocking that flow, that resentment. So let's see what else is coming out here. Now, you could be in a situation where you're already with somebody, or it's like, some sort of partnership, some sort of, it could be, this one, I feel like this is more of a love relationship. But I feel like here it's like you're being asked to kind of like forgive. And that doesn't mean like it's like, it doesn't mean that you're like saying, oh, that's okay that you did this, or, that's okay that you hurt me. It's just like, it's like letting us go from that energy, so that we can like help the love flow. But like I said, that takes a lot of practice, and sometimes a lot of time. But it looks like there's love that wants to come in here with this Two of Cups energy. So we've got this fire purification here. It's saying bare essentials, naked truth, and wholeness, number 14. So there's some sort of transformation going on, and I feel like here we've got this fire energy, so it's saying purification by fire. So I feel like here we're kind of getting down to being vulnerable again. See how she looks very vulnerable, but she's holding her heart here. So it's like being emotionally vulnerable. and letting down kind of that guard. Like, it's like, you know, because this is being blocked here. There's like chains. We're like letting go. We're letting down our guard. And we're like breaking the chains here. You know, when we can get back to our original kind of state here. You know, so it's saying the naked truth. So you might be seeing some truths within love, you know, and also too, it's like wholeness. I feel like we're kind of gathering those pieces back up, and we're becoming whole again. After maybe we might have had some heartache, you know, because we have this forgiveness. But it's like, I feel like we're rebuilding that. We're becoming whole again. You know, love is looking to come in. But I feel like here there is some sort of purification here going on with this element of fire. Yeah, there is a transformation. Or being asked to be, it's okay to be vulnerable with people as well. So let me see what else is coming out here. It's okay to like let down your guard, to love again. And this may be something like this forgiveness. It might be something that you're aware of or you're not aware of. Sometimes we don't really realize that we're harboring resentment. We don't realize that we're blocking our own flow. And sometimes we do. Sometimes we definitely do. We can sit there and say like, oh, I'll never love again because of this one person, you know, or something like that. But I feel like here, there's some forgiveness needed in a situation in order for you to move forward. If you so choose to. So, yeah, we got 2020 bonds. There's some love coming in for you that wants to come in. You know, you're being asked to like kind of forgive, let go of the past, forgive, because I feel like here we've got this energy of this heart energy, and we've got these bonds here. Number 2020. So number 2 is like that partnership, that cooperation, that balance. And then we've got that like double time. And then number 4, I feel like this is going to be more safe for you, more secure for you, because now it's like we've got this energy of this heart energy in it. With this one, and I feel like we've got the love. You know, it's not, our love is no longer being blocked, like the flow is no longer being blocked here. So let me see what else is coming out here. Whoops, that one fell on the ground. So we got deceit, yeah. So it's saying betrayal, manipulation. So in the past, yeah, because, well, these are past life energy cards. But in the past, you could have had deceit. Look at so she's wearing a wedding dress, and she's got like a ring, and she's holding it, and she's like, you know, scared, crying, type of thing. So there's this energy of deceit that maybe there is some forgiveness that needs to happen there. Maybe there was some betrayal in a relationship. Maybe there was some manipulation in a relationship. You know, and hopefully if that was the case, then it was, you know, something that you needed to cut off or whatever that needed to, it was attachment maybe that needed to be let go. It looks like here, you know, you're being asked to kind of open up to love again, you know, to really try and, you know, have that energy of like, you know, that love flowing in here. But yeah, so it looks like this is the past, where you might be scared to love again because, you know, you were betrayed, you were, there was some deceit, maybe some lying, some manipulation, cheating, you know, stuff like that. Maybe abandonment as well, because we've got this like kind of just sitting there with this ring. Maybe there was some abandonment, but like it looks like here you're being asked to forgive. Now if you're in a relationship, I feel like here this might be something of the past that's going to, if you can forgive that and move forward, then I feel like here it's like, you know, I feel like a greater love can come in. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to at all by any means. It's just like, yeah, it's just kind of releasing it from that energy from you. If you can't forgive, then it's going to be very hard to move on with someone and grow a more deeper connection. So if it's something where it's something that you can't forgive, then it's probably time to let that go, attachment go, because it's not, you're not, it's your love, the flow of love is not going to get any stronger between you two. So it's something that's from your past, so that's coming up here. I'm going to pull a higher self card and just see here. Future higher self. What does the future higher self want us to know? Wants us to be vulnerable again. Wants us to, you know, to try and forgive. You know, try and unblock that flow of, you know, resentment, or unblock that resentment so we can let in love. There is some love that looks like it wants to come in here. But you might have had some deceit in the past, which is making you, you know, that is harboring that you know, resentment. So we have number 36 with that card. So that's number 9. So yeah, I feel like there's like a completion, maybe of a cycle when this, when we can kind of forgive and let this go. So it says here, you may your future higher says you may have many layers of truth to discover. So yeah, so it looks like here we're getting down to the naked truth here. So I feel like here it's like we're kind of gaining wisdom. We're going through lessons in love, you know, in lessons in the heart, which is like bringing us to deeper truths and deeper truths. But also feel like here too, they have this like this energy of deceit, and it's like, so maybe you have to go through layers of like these lessons in love to be able to discover the truth about a situation. But it's like here, like you have many layers of truth to discover. So it's like going deeper and deeper in love, I feel like. Because I feel like it's very heart wisdom here. But yeah, it looks like here we're getting down to the naked truth. So it's cool that one kind of came out with that as well. Like we're kind of getting down to our bare essentials, our naked truth here, our vulnerability. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in being able to be vulnerable again after we've been hurt. So I feel like that's the energy for Capricorn. So you'll have to let me know. Thanks.